Well, greetings, Titans. Welcome to The Big Picture. I'm Dave. This is Dave Takes It On. Now, I heard about the Tesla semi-fire in the USA, which is already getting some serious media attacks, and did some basic research, and the results are shocking. Motorway closed for 16 hours, trailer had chemicals on board which were washed into nearby rivers, killing fish, over 600 square meters of tarmac melted, polluted water from the fire hoses entering the river, drivers stuck in a queue for over 5 miles. Oops, sorry, that was entirely the wrong report. All that is perfectly true. It just came mainly from BBC and The Guardian, but it took place near Stafford in the UK in 2015 on the M6. Yet most of us had never heard of it. Just another lorry fire. Well, do you want to have a guess how many lorry fires we have in the UK each year? Yeah, I don't have the separate breakout, but total vehicle fires, 100,000 a year, 300 every day burning. And you can imagine if each one has just 5 gallons of fuel in it, that's over 500,000 gallons of petrol or diesel being burned, no catalytic converters, or it's just going straight into the atmosphere. Is that acceptable? But of course, that's just the tip of the iceberg. What about the 5,000 premature deaths from exhaust fumes in the UK every year? There's been a massive study recently, 400,000 deaths, 800,000 medical records, whole population of Rome, Barcelona, and the elderly population, Denmark and Japan, taking place over decades. The conclusion? 29,000 people die, up to 43,000 premature deaths per year in the UK, and over 3,000 up to 4,000 in London alone in 2019. It's getting much worse. But that's just for pollution. That's nothing whatsoever to do with the other things they do, which is particulates. So let's just go back to the Tesla fire. It's actually really bad, but just not exactly unique. If you want to ban Tesla semis on this one fire, you must also want to ban all the other lorries that catch fire every single year. Each of those pollutes the atmosphere seriously when they burn. It's down to 173, but then I read the small print. That's in the thousands. 173,000 fires in the USA in 2021. What is going on? But if you want to stop them, why stop there? We look in the UK, sewage spills. We're pouring billions of tons of you-know-what into our rivers and seas. 1.75 million hours of sewage discharge in 2022, 3.6 million hours 2023. It's horrendous what we're doing. 10 million tons of plastic is being dumped into our oceans every year. Today it's estimated there are 8.3 billion tons of plastic in the world, and 6.3 billion tons of that is already trash. We've finished with it. It's in the bin. Can't do anything with it. What about smoking? That kills more than 75,000 direct deaths and contributes to millions of other conditions, even among non-smokers. The list of what we do in our world is absolutely horrendous. And we're such hypocrites. Cecil the lion, anyone remember that? That epitomises our approach. We kill billions of animals every year. We kill them for food, with clothes, handbags, shoes, belts. But a rich American hunter goes over to Africa and kills one old lion, and the world is up in arms, absolutely outraged, went viral, caused airlines to change their policies. Well, the Tesla semi will knock back to the industry for a short while, but we need the stuff lorries and semis over there deliver to us. If we banned all HGV, what do we have? Well, empty shops. We also need cars, and they're included in the 100,000 that burn in the UK every year. There's little mention of them, but there's a massive mention every time an EV catches fire. Well, instead of a choice of which method of transportation would you prefer to kill you and your children, diesel or batteries, we should be questioning our entire approach to the huge damage and harm we do to our planet every single day. We really do have to stop being so hypocritical. We have to start looking at what we should be doing because it's the right thing to do. So going back to the Tesla semi-fire in America, is the risk acceptable? I don't know. Do we need batteries that might still burn, but when they do, they don't release dangerous chemicals? Well, these are all serious questions, but the hysterical screaming of the anti-EV brigade will hit the media headlines for some time to come. Will you personally give up anything and everything that harms the environment? Just been in the shower earlier, I noticed there's a shower gel bottle there. It's one I picked up. It's advertised on the front as exfoliant, probably not one I chose. It's when you scrub, it strips away the old top layer of dead skin. But when I have a closer look at it, it reveals that it uses millions of tiny plastic beads as the scourer, the abrasive. Yeah, I noticed another bottle alongside it, probably also one I didn't choose myself, but that one advertises the same exfoliant effect, but it uses salt crystals. Now, I seem to remember from my chemistry days, salt dissolves in water. No pollution. Have any of you even noticed? And do any of you even care? We actually need to start taking a look at everything we do and how it impacts us, others, and the environment. Will we? Right, well, just before you click off the video, just hold on a minute. We've reached the milestone. We've hit 10,000 subscribers. This is an absolutely fantastic achievement for us, but it's all thanks to you. We've just made the videos. You've been the ones to watch it and drive the channel forward. We look back to the early days, the very first video we ever made. We had no idea where this was going. It was literally the first video, and we thought, give it a try, but we were going to take a serious stance. We were not just going to put up one video and see what happened. We set ourselves quite a punishing schedule to try and produce one video a day, and we've managed to keep that virtually throughout. We've missed 1 or 2 days for various reasons. So I'd like to say a fantastic thank you. Everybody out there is important. Everyone who's viewed one of our videos, absolutely brilliant. Every view counts. It all goes up and tallied up in YouTube in the algorithm, and so every single view is important to us. So thank you everyone who's seen one of our videos. Thank you for those who've liked or commented. This really drives the channel forward. If we get likes, it means people enjoy what we're doing. We'll do more of it. If we get comments, some of them are good, some bad, some we can't publish, but it tells us where we're going, what you want, what we should be making for you. And with the growth that we've had, seems we're reasonably well on the right track. Thanks so much for the subscribers. Subscribers really drive the algorithm from YouTube. The more successful we are, the more subscribers we get. YouTube takes us very seriously, and they'll put our video out to more people so we can reach more people who can learn a little bit about EVs. So thank you very much for subscribers. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, just do it. It's totally free. You just click on it. If you click the notification bell, we'll notify you every time we do launch a video, but you already know it's every day. But the subscribers are really important to us on the algorithm. Obviously from here, we're not giving up. We're on a bit of a roll. We've got the next target's 100,000. Target the YouTube sets where we start getting plaques and trophies and all sorts of things. So that's where we're going. We do need your subscribers, subscriptions to help us get there, plus your comments. We have a very healthy and lively membership through Patreon. If people want to support the channel in a more fiscal way, that's the way to do it. We do put stuff on the Patreon page which is not available to anyone else on YouTube. We don't do it, and we try and make it a little bit more exciting. And this year we're trying to get out to meet more people this year and next year, of course, to meet more of our members. So we will be notifying them as we go into each area and just letting them know where we're going to be filming. We did a meetup a while back. It was in the early days of the channel. We had good attendance for that one, but with the viewers we've got now, if we tried to do a meetup, I've got a feeling it would probably go fairly hectic with the number of people turning up. So we have to restrict that, I'm afraid. It will be for members only, Patreon members only, but you will be notified every time we go out on a filming expedition where we want to meet our viewers. There's some trips we go out, they are just purely for filming. We have no time for anything else. If we meet people on the way, which we always do, it takes time out of the filming schedule, and sometimes we come back without the film we want, but it's a balance, isn't it? But on the days where we don't have that tight time schedule, we will notify our members where we're going to be, what time we're going to be. And any one of those who wants to come along, meet up, we'll have a coffee, we'll have a chat. If you are interested, we'll do a film. We'll film your car, get your experience of it, and that will make a future film, which will help some other new EV drivers or potential EV drivers, giving them an actual experience of what an actual EV driver is already doing. So consider being a Patreon member. If you do, that really supports the channel. So all in all, to everyone who's been involved in this channel in any way whatsoever, whether it's just viewing or whether it's as a Patreon member, supporting us financially, it is absolutely brilliant what you've been doing. So I can only say thank you for helping us to get to 10,000. We'll try and keep the channel interesting enough to hold you in and bring in new members to go up to our next target, which will be 100,000 subscribers. Big jump. We're not going to do that in a year. Well, who knows? We expect it's going to take longer, but that's where we're heading next. So thank you very much to everyone who's involved in the channel, and we'll see you soon. I'm Dave.